Hi guys, this is Scott. Scott, say hi.
Hey.
And today we're going to be cooking cast iron pizza. Scott, first step.
Ingredients.
Ingredients, yes. We need, you got the wrong flour, Scott. It's bread flour. So first things first, bread flour. We're going to need 2.5 cups and we need a measuring cup. Scott, you got that for me? Perfect. You know why we use bread flour, Scott?
Why?
Because
we're not even making bread.
It contains more gluten. Bread flour contains more gluten and makes the bread doughier than regular all-purpose flour. I mean, I guess you could use all-purpose, but let's not. So we need a tablespoon of sugar, not salt. You caught me there. So yeah, 1 tablespoon of sugar. So here we go. It's going to be 2 teaspoons of regular salt, which is roughly, I mean, that's good. Yeah, it doesn't matter how much salt you put in, really. Okay, so you add the 3/4 of a teaspoon of yeast. You could use a whole packet. It's just gonna make that dough really puffy. Olive oil, Scott. Olive oil. Yes, yes. 1/2 tablespoons. Right, tablespoons. There's 1, and there is roughly a 1/2. Scott, I need you to do me a favor. I need some warm water. It's gonna be 1 scant cup.
We have 1 scant cup
of warm water. And the reason we use warm water is because you just got the yeast all wet, Scott. So the reason we don't use scalding hot water is because the yeast will die. And you don't use too cold water because the yeast won't activate. So you use warm water, the yeast loves it, starts bubbling up and eating this goop. So you just need to knead for 8 minutes. And I might need more flour, but we'll see. So I need to coat this with olive oil in a plastic bag. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag?
Blowing in the wind.
Drifting through the wind.
Drifting. No, not really.
Want me to start again? Just coat it. I'll tell you when. Alright, that's good. Okay, so once you rub your ball in oil, did not mean for that to come out that way. Well, anyway, once you coat your ball of dough in oil, and you can let it sit out for like an hour or 2, just until it starts rising and it's noticeable. Otherwise, leave it in the fridge for about 2 hours, and then let it thaw for like an hour, and you'll be set to use it. Alright, so next you guys want to do is, once the dough's all ready, you're going to press it into your pan, or you can roll it out flat, put it on top of the pan, which is probably a better idea, just so that you have a flat base. But yeah, you're going to roll it out like this, and then press the outer edges against the wall. You can cut out the excess if you want, but what I want to do is eventually get the cheese inside the crust and make it stuffed crust. You can use your own marinara sauce recipe if you want, but I'm following good old Paul Newman's marinara sauce from a can. Scott, can you open this? I have grease all over my hand.
No, I do.
Thank you, Kansa. You don't need to use all of your marinara sauce, just enough to coat the bottom, like so. Yeah, I kind of overdid it with the pizza sauce, but it's okay.
Trust me, it's better.
You want to lick the spoon, Scott?
No.
I'll do it. And now you add your toppings, which would be the cheese and whatever else you want to put on it. But first I want to add some sliced onions, just because I think it would taste just a little bit better. These are the, what do you call these onions? Green onion?
Green.
Yeah. Just added some green onions to it, just to give it some texture when you eat it. Something crunchy. And now we have our mozzarella cheese, which
expertly shredded.
Scott shredded. It's organic. You just coat it on if you want.
How long do we cook it?
Well, you want to cook it on the stove for like 5 minutes, just enough so that the bottom part is able to harden. You just want to get the pan hot enough so that when you throw it in the oven, this will cook fast. So now you can roll down your dough. So there you have it. There's your pizza ready to go onto the stove. So we also decided we're gonna put pineapple slices on here. So let me just open this up. So here we have our finished pizza. Not quite finished, it needs to be cooked still. But we're gonna throw this on the stove. So just let it sit there on medium-low heat for about 5 minutes, just so that the pan itself can warm up. So this has been sitting here for a couple minutes. It's still okay for me to touch, but this is a cast iron skillet, and it will burn you if it gets too hot. Okay, so now the pan is completely, well, I can feel the warmth in the pan from touching this. So what we're going to do now is turn it to like medium-high heat, and leave it there for about 5 minutes. And you want to actually cook the bottom now this time. Yeah, so when that's done, you're going to throw it in the oven at 450 degrees for about 18 minutes. Just make sure you're checking on it, because depending on what you put on top of it, it'll affect the time and how it cooks. So the pizza is done. I added some extra cheese to it because it started looking a little watery. But other than that, it's good. So I'm going to take it out right now. Alright, so there's the pizza. I'm going to move this from here to the stove. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I shall be posting more videos like this in the near future. Until then, comment, rate, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to Scott here. If he has a YouTube channel, I'll post it below. If not, you won't see him again. Bye, guys.